Today, though, talking 20 mile per hour zones. You've no doubt come across them, maybe here in Dorset, maybe further afield. But it's been announced this week that 10 new locations across the county will be getting 20 mile per hour speed restrictions, including parts of Gillingham, Bridport, Lyme Regis and Beaminster. And let's talk Beaminster for the next few minutes, shall we? Craig Monks is the Beaminster Ward Council member for Dorset Council, joins me on the line now. And Darren Marklew as well, who's the head of Beaminster St Mary's Academy. Craig, let me start with you. You've been campaigning, I think, for 2 years to increase the area of of Beaminster that's covered by this 20 mile per hour speed restriction.
Morning, Steve. Yeah, that's correct. Probably closer to 2.5 years now.
Why? What is there some kind of unique setup you need to explain about the village that means that it is prone to people driving too quickly?
Well, yeah. So a group of residents approached us at the Town Council. Actually, when I was on the Town Council about 2.5 years ago, Helen Smith and a group of residents to the south of the town came and raised concerns around speeding. As you enter Beaminster. But the other two reasons why residents asked us to look at this is because Beaminster's fairly unique, certainly the old part of Beaminster, where we actually have 203 listed buildings and monuments in the sort of Beaminster town area, and many of those are based along the main kind of road. So residents also raised concerns of like property damage from vibration. And the third reason we looked into this is quite a few of the parents from St Mary's contacted us with concerns on safe crossing and speeding vehicles at sort of school drop-off and school kick-out time, and that's the rest is history, as they say.
Yeah. Sorry to misname you as a village. I just, drive through Beaminster myself, and I know, but it feels so kind of quaint and cute. And I'm sorry, I won't make the mistake again.
You're making it sound worse, Steve.
I know. I'll be banned. Darren, let me bring you in. How were the school involved in this? Because there are levers that have to be pulled to get these 20 mile per hour zones in place, right? And it was kind of activism from your pupils that helped.
Good morning. Yes. We sort of looked at the environment, and obviously one of the main priorities that any school has is keeping children safe. And it always seemed a little bit ludicrous that the town centre is 20 miles an hour, but the two school approaches, and for us that's Clay Lane, went back up to 30. So we looked at our curriculum, and one of the things we do is, of course, is persuasive writing. So our year fours with their teacher there, Mr. Kane, wrote to the council, and I also echoed that, saying, please, we want you to keep us safe.
Yeah, and I mean, clearly that carried water, because here we are with these extended 20 miles per hour limits being brought in, we think as early as Easter this year. What's your feeling about that, Darren? How would you are you thrilled that's happening?
Oh, very, very pleased. 20 miles an hour makes a massive difference for pupils around a school. We educate them all the time about road safety, but you only need one moment where a child sees somebody that they want to see and they're across the road, and at 20 miles an hour you know that makes a big difference.
Craig, you'll know that 20 mile per hour zones have been controversial. I mean, on the gentler side of things, people just asking whether there'll be work done to impose these limits. Can you reassure people that this will be any more than just signs or speed calming measures? If somebody drives through at 30 or above, will they be punished?
Yeah, so I completely hear that, and I think my main message to residents who have voiced concerns is that asking for this reduction isn't just the one and only thing that we are looking at, or certainly I'm not looking at as a ward member. I actually spoke to the portfolio holder last night at County Hall. John Andrews has also been very supportive of this. So I see this as a first step, really. I think things like traffic calming around kind of pinch points and particularly sort of dangerous parts of the town is also important. And looking at like safer crossing areas as well, and also Dorset Police and Dorset Council's kind of enforcement teams to sort of do more to make sure that people do follow the speed limit. So this is definitely a first step for me and part of a bigger picture. It's not kind of a one and done situation.
Okay, well, look, really great to talk with you both this morning. Craig Monk's there, a councillor from Beaminster. We heard from Darren Marklew as well, who's the head of the Beaminster St Mary's Academy, about that expanded 20-mile-per-hour zone for Beaminster Town.
Steve Harris at breakfast.